I instantly got like an image in my head. This is so fucking random. Why does my brain work this way? I had an image in my head that I was going to hit record and you were going to tell me something bad.
I'm dying.
Yes. Thank God. Oh God. Not that you're dying, but just that I was right. What was that? Right. It was so weird. Do you ever get these like really random thoughts like, oh, now something bad's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's wrong.
I'll be like walking down the stairs and picture myself falling and breaking my neck or something psycho like that.
Oh my God, I do that all the fucking time.
And it's like it's really bad with like Jackson. Mm-hmm. Like I'll turn on the baby monitor and think to myself, oh, he's probably suffocated himself with the blanket by now.
Or the heaters like started him on fire.
Yeah.
Yep. I do that. I'll pull like a knife out of the knife block. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to turn around. Oliver's going to be standing there. I'm going to drop it and it's going to like go into him somehow.
Yeah. See?
Why?
I don't know.
That's such a waste of fucking mental function. What the fuck? Right. That would never happen.
Who needs that?
I used to envision myself falling when carrying a newborn, too.
Yeah.
Every time. I think we've talked about this before.
And I think I did slip when I had Jackson.
Yeah, you did.
When I was carrying him down the stairs, and I did slip. And then, like, anytime I was walking down the stairs after that, I had, like, him in one arm and then both hands touching the railing at all times.
Don't fall. You sit on your butt and slowly slide down.
Slide down step by step.
It's true, though. Like, every step I'd be like, don't fall, don't fall. And I would, like, count the steps. Like, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's never happened in the history of ever, but let's think of it.
Let's be paranoid.
Mm-hmm. How are you this week?
I'm great.
You're in my home tonight.
Your home is lovely. I like the artwork on the walls. How stale do you think those marshmallows are?
Why don't you eat one? Tell me. There's a marshmallow snowman that Oliver did eat one of them. And then we have a very cute gingerbread man that Hunter made.
I like him. I like his sparkles.
And then we have Cocaine Santa to the left.
I was going to say that.
It's bad. That thing is alarming in the morning. My son Hunter made...
I don't know what it is.
I
think it's because it's black with a white inner circle of his eye instead of the other way.
Yeah, it should be a white large circle with a black pupil in the middle.
Uh-huh.
But my son has given him black eyes with a white pupil, and he looks crazy as fuck. It's precious.
It's so sweet.
I love the artwork. Yeah, and then just an array of Christmas cards they've yet to take down. And then
I was just thinking the same thing today. I need to get them off my fridge.
Oh, I have a Christmas card for you. I will give it to you before you leave.
You know it's not Christmas anymore, right?
I am aware.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm going to get better next year.
Better luck next time.
I thought it was so great. I sent them out so fucking early. Like the moment Thanksgiving was over. Christmas cards, out. And then Jessica's was sent to her old address. My mother-in-law didn't get one, which that does not get me any brownie points. And then another one got returned. I'm always going to fuck up. Something's going to go wrong.
You can't be 100% perfect.
No.
You're like 98.
90. Thank you.
I mean.
90 degrees.
Yeah.
Yep. I apologize. But yeah, this is a much different environment than your home, though. Your home is very, like, prestigious.
Oh, stop.
Mine has, like, drywall cracks, and I'm missing some trim, and this has not been painted.
It's quaint.
It's small. It's, you know what? It's affordable.
And it works.
Yeah. We're at that, like, middle point where we're still, like, do we move? Do we fix everything? We're just gonna leave it. I don't give a shit. You're the only person that ever comes over.
And I don't judge.
Yeah, great. I'm happy.
I love your house.
It's clean because my husband lives here, and it's better than the trailer I would have lived in with TJ. So we're just going to stay humble. Humble as fuck. Travis hasn't commented on that part of the podcast last week.
Oh, really?
Not yet. And I'm waiting for him to fucking hear it because I think he'll laugh his ass off. But... when I was editing it last week, he came out of the bathroom, he was, like, shaving, he's like, are you talking about me? And I was like, nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not talking about you at all.
Nonsense.
So you've had a good week, though?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Did you do anything fun this weekend?
No.
You got drunk at home?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
A little day drunk?
Yeah, a little bit of day drunk. That was Sunday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were texting me only in GIFs, which I really enjoyed. I think that's the only way humans should communicate.
Right.
Through GIFs.
Fun picture messages.
Is it GIFs or GIF? It's GIF.
I call them GIFs.
It's a GIF, but it's not a J. It's
Correct.
a G.
Correct.
Fuck the English language.
I don't know what it is. That's just what I call it a GIF.
Right. Well, it's like some people
is.
will say meme when it's a meme.
Yes, don't call it a meme.
It's like Beaker from the Muppets. Meme.
Yes, like that. What did you do this weekend?
Oh, fuck, what did I do this weekend? It was very adventurous. I was planned and prepared a work holiday party for my employees.
Oh, that's right. That you were going to do like Topgolf or something, right?
I ended up picking Park Tavern because I work for a nonprofit. We don't have money. Mm-hmm. Topgolf would have cost me like $6,000 for 45 people, which is fucking crazy. So I picked Park Tavern, which is a cool bar in St. Louis Park, and they have like bowling, and I had dinner for everyone. There's a bar. It's like a adults bowling alley, but planned it.
You can reschedule it?
Yeah, I'm in the process of picking a new date, which is totally fucking cool of them. The morning of the party to be like, yeah, no problem, we won't charge you for all that food you fucking ordered. Mm-hmm. Fuck.
Well, they hadn't cooked it yet.
Right. They'll just keep it. They're like, you're going to get that old-ass taco meat.
We're going to reheat those chicken wings.
Here 2 weeks from now, we're not buying new. But yeah, I like made all like the presents for all the employees. And they're like, every year I give them like a new hoodie. And like,
I want a hoodie.
I'll hook you up. You want one?
Yeah.
I got you. It's green. You'll love it. It's your favorite color.
I love green.
Yeah. I wasn't going to pick green. Usually I pick like black, gray, like a neutral color. And Charles was like, you should go with color this year. Mm-hmm. And our colors are like green, black, white, gray. And I was like, fuck yes. I went lime green. That's great.
Green.
I'll hook you up. But yeah, it was disappointing. But Travis was like, oh, we'll go out. So Friday night we went to Pittsburgh Blue. And then we went and played pool. That was a lot of fun. In the fucking big blizzard we got, which was fucking joke.
It was a lot of snow. It was more than I thought we were going to get. I thought for sure we were going to get a dusting and then
laugh at everyone.
We were all going to laugh.
Right.
There was a decent amount of snow, but not enough for them to cancel schools that day.
Oh, the day before they had set an early release for Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? You don't know what's going to happen.
Right. It's going to be fine.
Right. So we went out, and then Saturday, I don't remember what the fuck we did Saturday, and then Sunday it was my dad's birthday. It's my dad's birthday today.
Yay, happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Donovan. He's in Missouri for work.
Lame.
His flight was delayed 4 hours today, so what a birthday to sit in a fucking airport.
Really?
Yeah, and I think he went over to Legoland at the Mall of America and just was
good choice.
Shopping for Legos, but yeah, otherwise, we went to Benihana. We got a little bit drunk. It was a good weekend. I liked it.
Partay.
Now it's time for the fucking week. I had the day off today. I went shopping for Mexico.
Did you get all kinds of cool stuff?
I got 2 pairs of flip-flops, 2 wrap skirts in prints that I would never buy. Let me tell you, I love a fucking bargain. Mm-hmm. Even though it makes me want to jump off of a bridge. Mm-hmm. But I hate shopping. But I got like a pair of shorts for like $10, and I got 2 skirts for like $6 a piece.
Nice.
I got in trouble in a store, but I got 2 Under Armour tank tops and then a Nike tank top. Everything was so cheap. Oh, I went to Marshall's, and they had this like, I've had this like leopard print wrap skirt in my Amazon cart forever. Mm-hmm. It's like $30, and I was like, that'll match this other thing that I bought 2 months ago. Well, I went to Marshall's, and they had one almost identical for like $14. Mm-hmm. And they didn't have my size, and so I kept trying to find someone to help me see if they had more. Mm-hmm. Well, I found this mannequin wearing it, and I fucking popped her skirt down and realized it's my size. So
Thank you.
I took it off the mannequin. I just undressed the bitch. And I was like, this is mine now. I'm going to buy it. And then the lady was like, oh, did you find everything okay? I said, not really. No one would help me. So I took this off that mannequin. She asked me, did you put clothes back on it? I said, no. And she's like, is it naked? I said, it has a shirt on. And she's like, oh. And I was like, it's for sale, right? And she's like, technically, yes. I was like, well, thank you. I would like to buy this.
Take my money, bitch.
But it was only $14 and not $30. So I found myself I was well achieved. I made good achievements today, even though I wanted to kill everyone around me. Oh, man.
Well, is it naked?
Is it naked? Like, it doesn't have a fucking anatomically correct pussy.
It has no vagina. It's like a Ken doll.
It's a Ken doll, and it's wearing a shirt. No one's gonna walk by and go, oh, the outline of the vulva. Like, nothing's happening over there. I don't give a shit. Arrest me. Take me now. I took a skirt off a lady. I looked, if anything, you should apologize to me that I had to look like a creeper taking off a wrap dress.
Right.
I had to untie one side, lift it up, untie another side. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to put that on my own body. But I took it off a fucking mannequin like a creeper.
Uh-huh. Lots of people were watching.
Yes. 2 elderly ladies that were shifting through the same area were like, do you work here?
What's this weirdo doing?
I'm wearing my fucking big stocking cap with like a pom-pom on top. I got my Star Wars backpack. I have sunglasses tucked in there. I'm angry as fuck taking a skirt off a mannequin. I should have just like touched her vagina a little bit and then walked away like looking at them like ew. But yes, I was successful. I like buying things that are like $6, $9.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Buy one, get one free. I'm all for it. I'm here for it. Travis like, what'd you get me? I was like, a shirt.
Nothing.
That's it.
How do you feel about wrap skirts?
Oh my god, he would look way better in it than me. Watch him just totally pull it off.
What a dick.
I won't pull it off. I won't know how to fucking tie it.
You can YouTube it. Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so sweaty doing it, and then I'll be angry, and we won't go out.
But at least going anywhere.
At least it was $14, not $30. I'm so fucking cheap with myself. It's so funny.
Fine.
It's okay. I like it.
Because you would feel bad if you spent a lot of money.
I would. Well, that's the thing, like...
And then you don't even enjoy wearing it because you feel guilty that you even spent the money on it.
Well, and yeah, exactly. And when you go like on an all-inclusive vacation, you think, like the last time we went, I thought I needed fucking 20 outfits.
But you don't go anywhere.
You don't go anywhere. What we do is we get up, swimsuit, pool, we go to town, we walk around the city for a while in the same goddamn shorts every day and a different tank top. Mm-hmm. We come back, swimsuit, and then I put on a dress to go to dinner, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So that's what we did Saturday night. I took everything I fucking own out of the closet, tried it all on.
Yeah?
And, well, the things that don't fit, I have a huge pile. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, great, I have all 6 dresses I need. I'm not buying another dress.
Nice.
Because no one's going to fucking remember
right.
what dress I fucking wore. No one gives a shit.
Nobody gives any fucks.
So that's what I'm doing.
That's
I'm not spending any more money. Yeah.
Good job.
Oh my god. All these clothes that don't fit me. That's the best part. You're like, look at this. That dress I wore to Nashville, remember that cute black and white striped dress? Too big.
Ginormous.
It's so big. I'm drowning in it. Can't even hold it up.
It's like a circus tent.
Oh my god. Travis like, there's a lot going on. I was like, I know. It's okay. So what are we here for today?
Today was my choice.
Yay! This
Jessica's choice.
I'm not shitting. I'm trying to move my fat ankle forward. This is exciting for me because...
You didn't have to do anything.
Right, and I have been very bad at it lately, so I'm like, this is going to be very refreshing.
Sorry.
What?
That you had to do all the work.
No, I like doing. Let's remind you, I forced you into this. So...
I don't know if you forced. Okay, but don't get your hopes up super high because, I mean, I put work into it, but it's probably not that exciting. It was exciting in my head. It's not that exciting on paper.
No, I disagree.
Well, you don't even know what it is.
Well, I think it's going to be very exciting.
Okay, well, last week or maybe the week before, it came up talking about, like, Meghan Markle and, like, the royal wedding and stuff. So I looked into royal rules and regulations and miscellaneous facts.
I completely remember the conversation because I was talking about how Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were going to like leave the monarchy.
Oh, yep.
And we had no idea how the whole thing
how does
fucking
that even
works.
work? Yeah.
And it's so funny you said that because this morning they had this, I think because their time periods, we talked about that. Mm-hmm. The time difference is so great. But on the news this morning, Travis and I were watching, and they fully are, like, renouncing the name of the family. They're fucking moving. He lost his military. Like, his...
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was served in the military. He's lost his, like, rank.
How?
They get no money. Yeah, they have to pay back all this taxpayer money because they just want to be fucking free.
They just want to be normal. They don't want to have to follow these rules.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming there's a fucking assload of it.
Yeah, and I mean, I only have some of like the piddly shit that you
Yeah.
find on Google, you know? It's not, I'm sure there's way more to it.
It seems like, and I don't follow it closely, but like he's always kind of been the rebel.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's gotten in trouble over the years for being a little bit more of the, what would you call it, the whatever,
Troublemaker.
the troublemaker, yeah, of the family. And she obviously is American, marrying into the family, which is unheard of, and she's also black, which is crazy to them, not to me. I love it. I love you. But I think they've had problems ever since that wedding. And so I think it's kind of cool, like, that they're just being like, fuck you to the system. Because why does that fucking exist anymore?
Yeah. Well, and it kind of goes into it a little bit in some of my, like, miscellaneous facts here, but there are 26 monarchies. So it's not just Queen Elizabeth.
In England alone?
Just in general, actively in the world right now.
That's a lot.
There's 26 active monarchies, but not all of them are. What do you want to call it?
Jessica, hold on.
What?
Jessica just took off a bracelet.
It was jingling too much, so I took it off.
No. Is that the one, the Morse code bracelet?
Yeah, TJ at work. My girlfriend at work made this for me, and it's in Morse code. It says "fuck off."
That's amazing.
Isn't
Jessica
it
was
pretty?
telling me that she makes these. So what part is the verbiage?
So each color on that one is a different word. So start by the charm, the
Here?
little horsey at the top, the unicorn.
Oh, this is the
Because
top.
she
Okay.
got me a fucking unicorn.
Of course
she's
she did.
So each color is a different word. So like
So this whole red is fuck.
fuck. Yeah. So like the first, and then like the three little clear dots, that's a space. So that first part on your left there is like ... dash dot. That's F.
F.
Yeah. ...
Okay.
dash is U.
Oh my goodness.
Dash dot is a C, and then that last one's a K. And
You
so
have this looks like you're just like a normal functioning member of society
I know.
who enjoys beaded jewelry.
right, and it's got a unicorn and a pretty
Yes.
little heart charm, and it says "fuck off"
It
in
says
Morse
fuck
code.
off. Way to go, TJ. You gem.
She's the best.
That's the...
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I noticed you wearing it and it didn't click with me until you were taking it off. I was like, that fucking bracelet says a cuss word. I know it.
It does.
Amazing.
So cute.
That's great.
I know. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway, where were we? Okay. Yeah, so there's 26 active monarchies.
Right.
But not all of them are
In political
yeah.
power?
Some of them are just for show, basically, or
Yeah.
for ceremony.
Because monarchy started, I would just, like, well, I mean, I think everyone knows that, but, like, it was, they ruled the land. I
Yeah.
mean, the king was the king and the, you know, everything like that.
Yeah, okay, so here was the one that I was looking for. So there's one, Bhutan. I don't know where that is. Somewhere.
Bhutan.
Bhutan.
Ooh.
It's like an Asian country.
Okay.
Bhutan. And they, in 2008, they transitioned from being an absolute monarchy to becoming a constitutional monarchy.
Okay.
So the king is still the king, but he mostly just enforces the constitution that they came up with.
Okay.
So-
So he's there to be, like, the sound mind that's, like,
Right.
keeps them
So
back on
he's
their
not
original.
like the number one boss, but he does enforce things. Where there are a lot of other ones that are mostly just for show. Just to
Just
kinda
to be
just to have like a mascot, basically.
Amelia Mignonette what is it? Thermopoulos?
Yeah.
Rinaldi?
Look at you.
Princess. Oh my god, that was my fucking
know.
jam.
My dream.
Oh, I
Fucking dream.
can't. I was like, that's gonna happen to me.
Right. And this is why, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this, because that's going to happen to us.
Yeah.
And we need to know the rules of royalty. Like,
Right.
we need to know all the proper things we should be doing.
Right.
When someone comes up to us and tells us that we're going to be a queen.
Casually walking through Walmart,
Yeah.
and then this guy, we drop our canned soup, and this man picks it up, and we're like, thank you so much.
Thank you, kind sir.
I only eat chicken noodle, not chicken and rice, like a fucking animal. Then you casually fall in love.
Yeah.
He can't stop thinking about you.
Yes. Like that Prince and Me movie.
Oh, yeah.
Julia Stiles.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Why have we neglected Julia Stiles? Save the Last Dance. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, God.
Prince and Me. Oh, yeah. Fuck me up. But yeah, Anne Hathaway, Princess Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that shit over and over again. Kelly Clarkson songs that went along with it. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Shit is going to happen to me.
Yes, that's why I have this, so that we can properly just be ready.
I'm ready. Okay, I need all the advice.
We're going to memorize all these rules, and we'll be princesses / queens.
Great. Do I have to stop, like, my bad habits, like my bodily function things that I do?
Just, you can, in the privacy of your own locked room.
Chamber.
Yes.
Right. Because, like, occasionally I pick my nose just to clear the
As
air.
long as nobody can see it.
Okay, I do fart. I burp a lot.
Nobody can know.
Okay.
You cannot bring any sort of attention to it.
It's constantly locked in a chamber.
Where is she?
She's disgusting.
You open the door and like, woof. Just fumes.
She's Shrek, not Fiona. All right, lay it on me. I want to hear it.
Okay. So yeah, so some just kind of basics of, or kind of whatever, garbage facts of the royalty in general. Because everybody, you say like the queen or royalty and everybody automatically thinks of Queen Elizabeth. Which, I mean, she is a monarch over a lot. She reigns over 16, they're called Commonwealth realms, but she reigns over 16 realms, some of which are like Australia, the Bahamas, Canada, Jamaica, are all kind of included in there. So she has like a lot of stuff.
Because the British are assholes.
Yeah, they own everything.
Yeah, they almost killed the entire Irish population, like starving them to death. They just like took over everything and like, fuck you, lad. Like,
I win. Yeah, so she's 16. Queen over everything. So everybody thinks that, you know, you say royal family, you automatically think of her. There are others.
Is that how you get, like, Prince of Wales or York?
There's a Queen of Denmark.
Oh.
There's a Grand Duke of Luxembourg. There's a king in Belgium, Norway, Spain, and Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah, they're cool. Saudi Arabia has somebody super unpronounceable. A lot of really unpronounceable kings and sultans and whatever. And the Bhutan guy I thought was kind of funny because it's the House of Wangchuck. Has ruled since 1907.
Everybody Wangchuck.
Right. The current king, his name is also unpronounceable, but he's referred to as the Dragon King.
Oh.
So I thought he was pretty cool.
Oh, I bet he's got a great dick.
Right.
It's just...
Yeah. Yep, there's that.
So that's of the 26 monarchies,
of the
not
26.
of the 16 realms.
Yeah.
That's like all over the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the queen. The queen is over 16 areas or realms or whatever.
It's a lot to manage.
Yeah. So the 26 monarchies rule over 43 countries total.
Holy shit.
So like the queen is over 16. So, you know, they are sometimes over more than one. Whatever. Yeah. Jesus. We get it. So some of the rules and...
Okay. Ready.
Yeah, and a lot of these do refer to the queen. They're like the queen's specific rules. But
so these are more like British rules, right?
I think so.
I'm assuming...
Some of these like etiquette ones, like this one, the queen always wears those bright flaming colors, green and yellow and orange, and that's because she has to be seen through a crowd. You know, when you're
identifiable. Right.
Yeah, you show up to a gathering or a benefit or something, you want everybody to be able to see you.
Of course.
So,
I suppose for like security reasons as well as...
You also want to know that you're following the bright yellow lady.
Right. Yeah. Where's the bright yellow lady?
But also that makes her kind of a bigger target.
Absolutely.
All I picture is like that JFK shot.
Right. Oh my god. I just saw a thing the other day that was like somebody made this horrible but hilarious video where they were like pretending to be the driver, like, what an honor, first day on the job, get to drive the president through like a parade, and then oh no,
sad.
oh no. I could see that too, Because, like, usually everyone in England is, like, wearing muted shit. Like, everyone, it's always raining. Everyone looks sad.
One thing, though, is the royal family can't wear black. It's not allowed.
Okay.
You do, however, have to bring a black outfit with you wherever you go. Because if, say, you are in Canada and you get the call that your uncle died.
Okay.
You have to, when you fly back, you need to be able to get off the plane in all black and be totally prepared to go straight to the funeral or some sort of mourning ceremony. I think it said that the queen or someone in the royal family at some point had to do that, had to fly home, but couldn't leave the plane until someone brought an outfit to them.
She wasn't even prepared.
No.
The bitch wasn't prepared for her own rule.
Yeah, and it's a big deal, I guess. So anytime you travel, you have to have some sort of all black kind of mourning outfit with you, but otherwise you're not really allowed to wear black at all.
Well, I suppose if there's 16 realms, that's 16 families, then, right? Like, a realm would be a branch of the family.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because it would be all bloodline,
like
I'm
an aunt
assuming.
or an uncle or something.
Right.
Like a duke of blah, blah, blah.
So then you have the Duke of Texas Toast of fucking what the fuck. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess I keep, like, this old shitty dress in my closet. I won't throw it away. It's too big. But I'm like, this is a great funeral dress. And I don't want to buy one.
You need to have it, I guess.
I'll just pin it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's fine. Nobody's looking at you.
Grandma died again.
They're all looking at the casket. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then so I think what you had mentioned before was that they do have to wear a hat out in public for public appearances.
Yeah, like specific events.
Yeah. And it has something to do with the 1950s etiquette, which I think a lot of these kind of lead that way. I think 1950s was just a lot more proper.
Stuffy. Well, I know if it's just like a normal public appearance, like Kate doesn't wear like hats all the time, but if it's like a wedding or like a luncheon or something, they have to wear some fucking crazy ass hat. These wedding hats get fucked. It's like the Kentucky Derby did a line of coke and then fucking shot up after. I don't know. Do you remember when Kate Middleton got married and those, who the fuck are those like cousins of theirs? It's two girls. They always get stuck in those memes to look like the evil stepsisters of Cinderella.
Do they?
You've never seen that?
Maybe if I saw it, I would know what you're talking about.
You would remember it because it happened around that wedding time. They wore hats that had fucking like antelope horns on them. They looked crazy. And like the obligation is like, I guess I don't look at it and I'm like, how eloquent. Like, look at your hat. Because hats are not a fucking thing in America.
No, I would never wear a hat.
Yeah, I wear a ball cap and it's like, my ears stick out.
It's a bad idea.
But the hats get fucking crazy. Like, it seems like you want to be noticed for your hat, which I guess maybe it's a form of respect. But if I'm the bride and I see two antelope cousins, I'm going to be like, fuck you. You're taking my spotlight.
Right. Well, but as the bride, she does get to wear a tiara.
That's true. Oh, that's the best part.
I know. And actually only married women of the royal family are allowed to wear crowns.
Oh, so if you were a princess?
Like, say, like, Kate's daughter.
Yeah. What's her name? Peppa Pig?
Stop it. No, Peppa, I think is Pippa is like her sister.
Peppa. There's a Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
But
I think her sister's name is like Pippa or something.
Oh, Kate's sister's name is Pippa. Pippa Middleton.
But the daughter's name is
She's like the
Charlotte.
whorish sister that gives all the blowjobs. That was super hot at the wedding, and everyone's like, "Here's Pippa. She gonna be sucking dick."
She would also like to marry into the royal family.
Do you remember? Oh my god, this is so. I know so little about this family, but like only like E-News highlights of this shit. But
Which are all super accurate.
Yeah, didn't Harry like invite his ex-girlfriend of like 8 years to their wedding?
I don't remember.
I remember something like that. He like his ex, who's probably a friend of his, like is probably like a nice split up and they still care about each other. But she came to the wedding and all anyone gave a shit about was like watching her face the whole time, waiting for like a fucking eye roll or something. Like, oh, that bitch. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, sorry, I get really distracted.
But yeah, so like Charlotte, I think is the daughter's name. Kate's daughter?
Yeah, yep, you're absolutely right.
So she wouldn't be able to wear like a tiara or a crown or anything until she's married. I think there's the rule, I believe.
Bullshit.
is like, say you're a princess marrying a prince, right?
Yeah.
So you would wear, at your wedding, you're allowed to wear a crown or tiara. You would wear, like, say your mom's crown or like your family's crown.
Yeah.
But then once you're married, you have to wear like your husband's family jewels. You have to wear like the crowns from his family's crown jewels.
Because I think Kate or Meghan, one of them wore Princess Di's.
I believe
tiara.
It would have been Kate.
Kate. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of bullshit. I'd like to argue that if I was born a princess and I wasn't given a fucking tiara,
right,
I'm out.
How am I even a princess?
Oh,
How can you even tell?
I want to go to 6th grade wearing the crown jewels of Yorkshire, like some prestigious shit. I'm wearing it all the time.
Right.
In the shower.
You can only wear it like at your wedding and after.
During my polo lessons. I want to wear it. Fuck.
Oh, man. Okay, and then what else do we got here? So, boys can only wear, they called them smart shorts. You can't wear pants. You can't wear trousers until you're like 8. You can only wear weird long shorts.
It's those fucking dumb shorts, and then they have like the stockings that go up mid-shin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some sort of
the Brits are fucking
something
weird.
with like trousers on a young child is like middle class. It's beneath them.
It's poor to have pants.
Right. You only have to wear half of your pants, and that's rich.
Yeah, even though it costs more to make the whole fucking pant.
Yeah.
What if it's like fucking raining and cold there all the goddamn time?
You have to wear smart shorts.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. No, that one got southern. What the fuck
was that?
Excuse me. No, I cannot go outside right now. No. Oh my god.
Just stop.
I'm stopping now.
Just stop it.
Nope, it's okay.
It's also considered unladylike to remove any layers of clothing. So say you go to some sort of event wearing a coat, you are not allowed to take your coat off. You have to keep your coat on.
That's not okay.
If you like make some sort of appearance wearing your coat.
No.
I think the picture that they had was like Kate at a school visiting children or something. She couldn't take her coat off.
What if it's fucking hot in there?
You just be warm. It's unladylike to remove layers of clothing. So don't be unladylike.
She's not doing it promiscuously.
She's not doing a strip.
She's like and just takes off her fucking coat. What the fuck? That's abuse. I suppose the guy probably has to keep on a suit jacket or whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It just says unladylike, so maybe it's
you should
fine
go there
if the dude does it.
Minimal amount of clothing.
Right, exactly.
She shows up in a mini skirt and a tank top. Like, it could be hot in this orphanage.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Right. Well, and then, like, if you're wearing something super short or just dresses in general, the Queen specifically does have, like, lead curtain weights sewn into the hem of her dress. There was a picture, I think, before Kate and Will were... It's Will, right?
Yeah.
Prince William? Were married. She was visiting somewhere and wind blew and, like, you almost saw her ass.
Oh,
so
yeah?
it's, like, that's
big
that. No-no, not allowed. So you have to wear... If you're wearing a dress, you have to wear, like, lead weights in the hem of your dress so it doesn't blow up.
Who doesn't love lead poisoning?
Yeah, but nobody wants to see your behind.
It's like those old curtains that would have it in there. Do you remember those?
Uh-huh.
My grandparents had like weights in the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's just a trick of the trade, but...
Marilyn Monroe did the opposite. She cut that shit out. She was like, show it! I want that sewer steam up my puss.
Show all my stuff.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
See. You have to wear tights.
Gross.
You have to.
Gross.
No naked legs. Your fingernails have to be, like, boring as fuck.
Like, what's boring as... Like, just bare...
Like, a nude color.
Oh. You can't have, like...
soft pink.
No Cardi B nails?
No, you
the
cannot.
fucking diamonds
You
glued
cannot.
onto it?
You
Aw,
cannot.
damn
Sorry.
it. Kate,
The Queen uses her handbag to give signals.
I've heard that one.
She'll, like, put it on the dinner table when she's ready to be done. Like,
get the fuck
out of here.
Can you imagine? So that's kind of public knowledge. Like, I've seen that in a documentary before.
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine if you're like, think you're vibing with the Queen, and you're like, this is a great lunch.
And you see her, like, switch her handbag.
Slowly put her handbag on the table. She's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Oh,
This douchebag.
I'm not funny at all.
I told her that joke about the priest in the bar. Oh, man. How do you, like, she's so fucking old.
She is.
How old is she? I'm literally going to Google it.
Okay.
How old is that queen bitch? She's 93 years old. Oh. The next heir is already 69. He's like,
I know.
Hurry the fuck up.
I've seen, yeah, like it's Prince Charles or something, right?
Yeah, Prince Charles.
Yeah, he already looks crazy old, so it's like the moment you become king, you're gonna have to like pass it off.
Look at her fucking face. She's like, I'll never die, bitch. I'm never leaving. Oh my god. No, you can't, like, as a citizen, I know, like, the Brits are, like, a little split on it, but, like, so much of their tax money goes to this family.
Mm-hmm. Just
and
for what?
For fucking show. Like,
yeah.
But you have to look at this lady, like, who's actually saying that crowd, be like, yes, queen. Like, you such a bad bitch with your fucking old ass face and your hair is...
I mean, I don't know exactly how much she presides over as far as, like, how much power she has.
Comes out in waves.
I don't think she really has much power over anything. She does have to approve marriage proposals. Like, she approved, and they changed it. There was some, like, an agreement that was signed in 2011 that changed it so that only the 6 closest people to the throne have to have her permission. Everybody else doesn't really matter. Like, some estranged cousin doesn't have to ask the fucking queen for permission.
Thank God, because she kind of looks a little racist.
Well, and for a while, you couldn't marry a Roman Catholic. Well, I don't know.
I stand by that. They must be.
Why that mattered.
They're fucking crazy.
But now you can marry a Roman Catholic if you so desire. And then also that same agreement ended the male preference for succession. So it would only be the male that would be the heir to the throne. But now
it can be a girl.
Women,
so Charlotte could potentially be.
Someday, yeah.
Which she was the heir, but she had to marry first, didn't she?
I don't remember. Yeah, well, yeah, because this agreement was 2011.
They should put a cap on it, though. Like, if you're 80, let's not be the queen. Let's retire.
No, most of them are king or queen until they die. It's for crazy. Life, unless they abdicate. They can abdicate the throne, which just means formally relinquishing the throne. There was maybe it was Japan or something, that the king did abdicate his throne because his health was poor and he wanted his son to have it.
I wonder if that's what happened to this current queen, because, like, I gotta rewatch that show, but, like, her father was very, very sick, and I know it was, like, thrown on her suddenly that she had to, like, take over and be sworn in, but she's been there way too long. Let's give her a break. She loves, like, being a little bit racist. She likes throwing her handbag up. Yeah, it's just
like, just throw your handbag around. Be the queen.
Be the queen. Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
Wave in your carriage. Mm-hmm. Give people dirty looks.
Have people curtsy to you. I wrote down here how to curtsy.
Oh, what is the rule?
Yeah. So men bow their heads. Women curtsy. So who curtsies to who is kind of complicated. There are, like, not everybody has to be curtsied to. Obviously, you curtsy to the queen. But, like, Kate has to curtsy to, like, blood princesses, like, actual princesses.
So, when her daughter wakes up in the morning, does she have to curtsy to her fucking daughter?
I don't think her daughter's a princess. I think, because Kate is, like, a duchess or something, isn't she?
That makes no sense.
I don't know. But if William is there, then everybody else has to bow to her because he is higher up than them. Anybody else?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
So now she gets a bow.
It's really complicated. So, but you, to curtsy, you bow your head, just a smidge.
Okay.
You don't need to hold, if you're wearing a dress, you don't need to hold it unless there's, like, a ton of it.
Like a gown.
Then you can. Otherwise, you just you can have your hands to your side.
To, like, free up your leg?
Yeah.
Like, if you need to.
Yep.
Okay.
You place your right foot behind your left foot.
Great.
Keeping your back straight, you bend your knees outward, not forward. And,
Right.
and it's very, it's like a subtle like dip. It doesn't have to be super crazy.
Great.
But you try not to lean forward and also don't stick your ass out super far. And then you you sit there for like a second and then you gracefully return to your standing position. You don't like jump back up and be like, bitch, I fucking did it. You have to like
5,
slowly.
6, 7, 8, and
Right.
curtsy. And up.
And I'm sure they do. I'm sure they practice. And
Oh, they have to.
there
There's
is
gonna be
also
whole
like
school.
a deeper bow that's more respectful. Whereas you basically like you bend until like your knee is almost touching the ground.
That's a problem for me because I don't know if I could do that.
Well, we need to practice. It's basically yoga for princesses.
Oh, God.
We need to do it.
The amount of scoliosis that I have would completely restrict me from having any part of the royal family. Wouldn't that bother you? Like, this silly tradition? Like, I think that's honestly why, like, Harry and Meghan are leaving. Is because they just look at this and they're like, this is fucking silly.
Right. Well, she's like, I could see that from her. She's an American. She's not
Yeah.
used to these ridiculous rules.
Right.
Like, why am I bowing to someone? This is
Right.
so dumb.
There's, well, I saw on the news report this morning that, like, one issue they had is that they're not free to, like, support any cause that they want to. Like,
Yeah.
things they find really important. Mm-hmm. They're not allowed to just go and support any cause. It has to be very specific to the monarch. And they're just like, we have no freedom. There's no freedom to speak out or advocate for certain causes or people or be political or things like that.
Yeah.
Like, they have
She's
no
not
freedom.
allowed to have like an Instagram
Yeah. No.
or a Facebook. Not that
Right.
Facebook is that important, but if you're sitting, like if you're sitting
Yeah.
there and you want to fucking be on your phone,
Right.
you want to be on Facebook.
Did you see that video of her where did you see it on Facebook? There was a video because she had a baby and this reporter, instead of just asking like the standard questions that normally a royal family gets asked, they said, how are you feeling mentally? How are you doing after having a baby? Now, how is the baby doing? Or how is the queen liking the new great fucking grandchild, whatever? And she was like taken back by it. And she was like, oh, me? And he's like, yeah, how are you doing? And she goes, well, it's quite difficult. It is hard. And then she stopped and she was like, nobody's asked me how I'm doing. Like, not a fucking person.
Nobody gave me the correct answer to give you.
Right. And she's like, no one's ever, thank you for asking me that. It's hard. It's, and I think like from that interview too, it sparked some like kind of controversy because she spoke out of like, she spoke in tongues,
Right.
with her own mind. It's crazy.
Weird.
What other rules are there?
Not allowed. Let's see. So no PDA, obviously. You can't be making out.
Yep.
You can't even and it depends a lot on where you go, because if you're visiting some monks in a temple,
Yeah.
you're not really allowed to be holding hands, and like your husband can't have his hand on the small of your back or anything like that.
So scandalous.
Nothing weird. Yeah, so it really depends on where you are too.
Because wasn't it controversial that Kate and William kissed after their newborn? Even when they stepped
Maybe.
out, they like gave each other a peck, and it was like, oh my lord.
Maybe. Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
I'm not
not allowed.
To.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it's not allowed. Two heirs are not allowed to travel together. For instance, William's not really supposed to be traveling with, I don't
Harry.
remember his son's name.
Oh, his own children.
Yeah, he's not even really supposed to be traveling with them. I think it said on, what's the son's name?
I can't remember. Hold on, let me look it up. I think it's Bo Dukes, right? He has George, Louis, and Charlotte. They're all of Cambridge.
Of Cambridge. Yeah, so that was another thing. First of all, two heirs are not allowed to travel alone. So William is not technically supposed to be able to travel with George. But it's okay. But it said something like by George's 12th birthday, which I don't know why 12 years old is significant, he won't be allowed to travel with his
I
dad.
find out he's not an idiot. You're like, he's 12 now, but he's kind of dumb. So go ahead, throw him in the car with Daddy.
It's fine. Yeah, so by his 12th birthday, he won't really be able to travel with his dad.
That's sad.
I know, but whatever.
I think I remember seeing something like that with like Princess Di's like recession or whatever. Like in a carriage, it was fine. Like they walked behind or whatever, but then they traveled in separate cars because you need to keep both heirs alive. Like if one dies, then
Yeah.
you fucked.
Yeah. They don't have last names. So when
Oh, yeah. What is their last names?
They just don't have them. So, like, George goes to school now. They
Yeah.
call him George Cambridge. I think. Well, I don't remember if it's
because
Cambridge.
he's Prince George of Cambridge, like
Yeah.
his title.
Yeah. But his last name, for the sake of paper, is like George Cambridge or something like that.
It's kind of
They don't-
badass.
yeah, they don't have last names. Traditionally, if any kind of member of the royal family has two children, at least two children, you can
Yeah.
have more. Most people don't.
Better not
but
have
it
all girls.
has to be at least two.
Is it a requirement to have a boy? Is that
Not
kind of died
anymore.
with, like, Henry VIII?
Yeah, that kind of died.
Okay.
Um,
That's such a funny story. Henry VIII thought he was being punished by God because he kept having daughters. And then he had, like, herpes and chlamydia, too. He kept beheading every woman that gave him a daughter.
sad.
Oh, so rich.
Oh. Yeah, and I mean, that's pretty much it. Most of this stuff is, like I said, it's pretty dumb. The queen doesn't like garlic, so she doesn't really let you serve garlic at her house.
You better fucking not.
And to avoid food poisoning or shellfish, you're not allowed to serve. To avoid food poisoning, you're not allowed to serve shellfish.
Oh, you would survive.
Yeah, I don't like fish anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of basic garbage rules.
That's a lot.
There, yeah, I mean, there's plenty I didn't even go over. There's a certain way to hold a teacup
No.
during high tea.
First of all, don't drink tea.
It's disgusting.
It's leaf water,
It's disgusting.
folks.
Yeah.
You're drinking the earth. Doesn't taste good. It's probably good for you, but it tastes
It
good.
doesn't taste good.
So
Yeah,
what?
so there's so many like shitty rules, and I'm sure they're hard to remember.
Yeah. What is the teacup etiquette? I'm just curious. Is it like you have to like stick your
It's-
pinky up? Like
you're
no
not,
slurping?
you're not allowed. Like under no circumstances are you allowed to put your pinky up.
You know,
You're supposed to. So let's see. The thumb and the index finger should be used to hold the top of the cup handle, while the middle finger supports the bottom. You're not allowed to put out your pinky finger.
So this. A crip sign. You have to make a crip sign.
I mean, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
it's a fucking...
Yeah, there's certain. Yeah, I mean, I think they just don't want you to look like an idiot, so they don't want you to be sticking your
Definitely not.
pinky
Let's
out
have
like a dumbass.
Let's have some water. Just-
You're gonna drop it. That is definitely not a
you
teacup.
can't do the Princess Diary thing where she like drags the spoon across the top and then like fucking licks it and then slurps her tea.
No, you cannot.
I never understood the tea thing. And people are like, 2 lumps or 1 or cream. It's fucking dirt.
It's
no.
disgusting. But if you put a bunch of sugar in it, maybe it's better.
Maybe. I mean, I plan to go to England one day. I want to throw 1 egg at one of those fur top hat guys. Those funny looking
That's
motherfuckers.
probably illegal.
Oh, that's fine. Show me to the queen. I'd like to be beheaded. Let's bring back beheading. Let's bring back the guillotine. Why are we not doing that anymore?
I don't know if that's a really great idea.
Can you imagine if there was a city in America where we used a guillotine on pedophiles? I would travel.
But
Deltas.
do you want to see that though? I mean, that's like a lot of blood.
Yes, I do.
You'd probably pass out.
Me?
Yeah.
From blood?
From watching a head be chopped off.
I'll just pretend it's like a CGI movie. Like,
It's
this
totally
is
fine.
so real.
It's from the same guys that made Star Wars.
Just put on 3D goggles and everyone will think it's fake and really...
It's totally
it's just-
cool.
Yeah, the Brits, like, I don't know. It's a fucking mystery that we still carry on very, very silly traditions that are clearly ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And I'm so surprised that the whole country has just not overthrown it because it's their fucking money.
Yeah, I mean I think they continue to support her because she makes all of these well thought out choices. Like she'll support something that the people want to support, so they're
Yeah.
fine with giving them her money, giving her their money because
Right.
she'll put it towards something that they approve of.
I fucking hope so.
She's not going it out and spending it on hookers and blow.
She's got a handbag addiction or something. She's secretly gambling and fucking
Yeah, I
Monaco
mean, I'm sure
at
there's
night.
plenty of money that she doesn't necessarily need,
Well,
but
There is, I listened to a podcast, well, I listened to the Joe Rogan Experience, and somebody from like Welsh or whatever was talking about how like some of these, you said like 16 families or 16 realms.
Commonwealth
Realms. Yes. That some of these like outskirts, like very far extended from them, are given these like castles and these things, but they're poor. Mm-hmm. Like they don't have the wealth of the like closer family, and they literally live in a castle, but they're fucking dirt broke, and they're forced to pay money to upkeep this property and make it beautiful, but they're living like they're in poverty because they're just born into this shit.
Bummer.
Get the fuck out of there. I think it's so fucking rad that those two are getting out. I can't wait to see what the fuck they do. I think it's great. I want to see every bit of it. Good for you. I hope that queen is slamming her handbag on the counter.
She's pissed.
Waiting to leave.
She's pissed.
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
So I was looking at, there's a company in southern Germany, country.
Oh, yeah.
In southern Germany called Liechtenstein.
Which
just reminds me of that Night. Oh, what is it? The Night movie.
Yes.
It's not called The Night movie, though.
King Arthur?
No, it's got Heath Ledger in it.
Oh, yeah, I can picture him. Very sexy.
Something Night movie. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was the son of Liechtenstein or something Liechtenstein. Anyway, that's not important. So there's a Prince Hans.
A Arendelle?
No. Prince Hans Adam of Liechtenstein. And he's not really that important.
A Knight's Tale. 2001.
See?
Sorry. Go ahead.
But I was looking up all these royal people, whatever. The point being, Liechtenstein has a fucking castle. And it's fucking beautiful.
Really?
It looks exactly like the Beauty and the Beast castle.
Do people still live in it?
No, it's more of a museum.
Here we go.
Yes, there are tours available.
Great.
It's a fucking amazing ass castle. It changed hands a lot between the different royal families, which I think happened a lot with most of those castles.
Yeah, you just give your hands up.
You get it. It gets acquired. There were terms like acquired and returned and whatever.
Means they killed the previous owner.
I think it said like the same like little mini country next door or whatever had torn down the castle like 2 or 3 times. So it had to be rebuilt, blah, 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 whatever. It's fucking beautiful. It's uninhabitable. You can't live in it. But you can tour it.
Introducing Joanna Gaines.
Right. And it's
Fuck
fucking
you.
beautiful.
We're living in it.
And then I went on a whole different tirade of like Googling castles, and they're beautiful. There's so many. There's a ton in Germany and Austria and Ireland.
See, America sucks. We don't... Like,
America actually does have castles.
So, White Castle?
No. There is, and this one doesn't really count. Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle.
Disneyland and Disney
But
World.
that is based off of it's the Sleeping Beauty Castle. It's based off of Neuschwanstein Castle? ? Which is in Bavaria, Germany. So it's based off of that.
Yeah.
And you can tour through that, which I haven't been through. There's castles in California.
Yeah.
There's a Hearst Castle in California, comprised of 4 buildings, 165 rooms, and 127 acres of beautiful terraced gardens.
Is it on Airbnb?
No, probably not.
So there's castles in California.
Yeah.
It's not Disneyland.
And I think a lot of these castles are more of like museums now, or like you can tour. There's one that was turned into, I think, like an art museum, because the guy that built it was an artist. There's another one in California that has 107 rooms, but it's in a vineyard.
So there's wine?
Yes. So
we're going to have some mead?
Yes.
And go to a castle?
Yeah. What? New York. This one was kind of cute. Sad cute. Bolt Castle, Boldt Castle, is located on Hart Island in New York.
Great.
This George C. Bolt set out to build this mansion to show his love for his wife Louise.
Oh.
He started building it in 1900, but in 1904, Louise died suddenly.
Oh.
George immediately halted construction, and this skeleton of a castle or whatever he was, whatever he had started building sat there for 73 years before like the city of New York or whoever decided to like build it. And now it's like this beautiful, it's got 120 rooms. I know, 120 rooms.
Is it near New York City?
It's in New York.
It's in New York. I've never heard.
Well, it's an island in like near New York.
So it's in the Hudson or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god. I bet you Typhoid Mary killed her. Fucking bitch.
It's got arches and towers and a drawbridge, and it's fucking so pretty.
Oh my god.
There's castles in America, and we need to expand our horizons.
This is our new bucket list. We're gonna go to every castle.
We're gonna go to castles.
Love to watch the kids this weekend, but we're gonna go to Hart Island. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do while you're in New York? Nothing. We are literally only gonna go to the drawbridge,
right,
and pull the chain.
There's one in Washington that's an inn now. You can stay there. It's like a B&B.
That's why I want to go to Ireland. Like that, my dream trip is to like go through Ireland and Germany and all these places because you can go in there. Like you can spend your days exploring castles.
Yes.
I want to smell one.
I know.
I'm very curious. Like, what did a castle smell like? Like mine smells like Glade plugins. Like, I want to know what the fuck was it like? How drafty is it? How echoey is it? You probably can't walk down that hallway quietly.
You definitely have to put pants on when you go to the bathroom.
And you can't wear pants. You have to wear smart pants.
Smart shorts.
Smart shorts. It's unacceptable. No, I want to do all that shit. I want to drink the warm beer of Britain. They don't refrigerate. God, these people are psychopaths.
Who doesn't refrigerate their beer?
They don't. Beer's warm there.
Gross.
They think it's weird that ours is cold. Have you ever had a cold Busch Latte? It'll change your fucking life. Yeah, we gotta do that. Travis like, I don't know why we need to go see old things. And I was like, because it's fun.
TJ agreed to go to Ireland with me, but he just wants to sit in a pub and drink Irish whiskey.
We'll leave him there.
Just totally fine with me. I'll go look at castles.
We'll leave Travis and him there. Mm-hmm. And you and I will go explore castles.
Yep.
We will stumble upon a prince.
Mm-hmm. And make him choose one or maybe even both of us. I would totally be fine.
I'll be the foot washer.
I'll be your sister wife.
I'll wash both of your feet.
As long as you can live in the castle.
As long as I can just be around. Oh my god, have you been watching The Witcher?
I started it. I haven't gotten very far.
Have you gotten to the part where there's like a witch who's like a humpback? Mm-mm. Okay, never mind. If you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about. It's a girl who like stumbles along with this fucking hunchback and Notre Dame thing.
You want to be her?
That'll be me. She goes out and feeds the pigs the slop and she gets slapped around by her stepdad. Like, aww. That'll be me. I'm fine with it. I just want to be a part of it.
I just want to be there.
Participate. It is fucking crazy that people are just like, this is normal. Like, can you imagine if Melania Trump was like, I'm queen? We would no. Get the fuck out of here. No one's a queen. Only Beyonce. That is it.
She's the only queen in America.
Only queen in America. Good for Meghan Markle.
Oh, yeah?
Good for Meghan Markle and Harry, though. Like, I can't wait to see that shit. I hope... I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I was hoping for some, like, dramatic turn of events this afternoon where, like, the queen had a heart attack or something. She couldn't take it.
That's not very nice.
She's not a very nice person. She killed Princess Diana.
You don't know. Why would she kill Princess Diana?
Oh, I will do it next month. Next month's What the Fuck Wednesday is Princess Di.
Okay.
The shit's deep.
Okay.
Deep.
Okay.
I think that's why Harry's leaving too. No one's honored his mother.
Really? Isn't everyone like obsessed with his mother?
I am, yes. Everyone is, because she was wonderful. She was a kind person, and the reason she got divorced was because from the moment they got married, her husband was cheating, which is who his wife is now. He married her as soon as they got divorced. He had an affair the entire length of the marriage. It was a woman he wanted to marry the whole time. The family did not agree with it. She was selected as a wife because she came from another family, a realm family. Mm-hmm. She was going to be a proper wife for him, but she was way too liberal. She would support all these causes. She would do things that broke the rules. She broke the rules constantly. And it was like 1987.
But he broke the rules by cheating.
But the rules don't apply to the men as much as they do.
Fucking men.
Fucking men. But like, well, even she shook the hands of an AIDS patient in 1987. She took a glove off and she shook with her bare hands an AIDS
that's
patient
risky.
in the first British hospital. It is risky in 1987. Now we know that that's not how it's transferred.
Right.
But she just showed compassion for everyone. She was very beloved. I stood in front of her wax figure in New York City. And she was so tall and glorious. And I was like, you are beautiful. I'm sorry what happened to you. Yeah, she was killed. So I'll do that next month.
Next time.
This is a great spin-off. I will dive into Princess Di for you next month.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me today.
I like this. I'm very proud of you. This is good.
Because I can Google stuff too.
Yeah, no, you picked a good subject. I feel like I always try to come up with like a game or something when we should just talk about shit.
Well, I don't know that anybody really wants to listen to us talk about anything anyway.
My mom will love this episode. She's like, it's hilarious.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, ma'am.
Next week is Smut Club.
Yay.
Have you started it?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
But you know what? It was a really long month. And I thought it was okay. Like, I'm alone the next 2 nights.
True.
So it'll be really fresh in my head.
You can binge it.
Like, the last book I think I read, like, right away at the beginning of the month. And then you had to kind of remind yourself, like, oh, shit, this happened.
That's right.
Yeah. But I will be printing off your questions.
Uh-huh.
And I'll have my notes.
Yay.
I'm looking forward to it. You want to remind everyone what it is?
It's called At the Stroke of Midnight by Ember Flint. I did super on top of it update the website today.
Good job.
So
Great.
sorry.
That's great.
But it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
I'm like halfway through.
Do you like it?
I'm going to reserve judgment until I finish.
That is not a good sign. Oh man. Well, I'm looking forward to reading it. I haven't had a smut since the beginning of December since I read one.
Since last time.
Since last time.
That makes sense.
It's a long time. I'm much looking forward to it. But I have began chapter 2 of my smut book.
Oh, really?
Very exciting. I can't fuck up. I have this legal pad that I've started writing just general ideas, and then if something spins off, I would write a little paragraph underneath it. I can't take it to a work meeting by accident because it matches all my other legal pads. I'm obsessed with legal pads, and so I'm like, this has to stay here, and no one can read it. It's very private because it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Nobody needs to see blowjob and.
Right. I just
come everywhere.
Well, and if I've taken handwritten notes during a meeting, I have to scan those in for archives.
Oh fuck! Don't scan.
Can you imagine if I just rip the top off and then the Hennepin County comes across and they're pussy, squirtalicious. What? What the fuck happened? So, I am working on it though. I'm trying to spark my creativity. So
I wanted to work on mine the other day, but I don't remember where I left off. With my stack of notes.
You gotta find your random.
I gotta find my
Post-it
random
notes stuck everywhere. I think it's having just Cliff Notes or whatever, my own version of random notes. When I finally sit down to type it, it will flow.
It will be perfect.
In 10 years, we'll have a whole novel.
We're so on top
We're
of
gonna
it.
publish it. It's gonna be great. Do you have a fuck you of the week?
No.
No. Oh, I do. I thought of this earlier. Okay, I'm happy you had a good week. Not having a fuck you of the week means you had a good week. I got very confrontational at dinner on Friday.
Oh no.
So, people can quickly judge you in Minnesota if you're wearing inappropriate clothing in a blizzard.
What were you wearing? That tank top?
Nope. This is inappropriate. It does have a shadow of a stain. I don't know what happened. It's kind of old. There's a lot of spaghetti sauce on it. No, I wore a normal, cute nothing inappropriate. It wasn't low cut. I had jeans on and a blouse. You would call it a blouse. A blouse. But I took my rubber boot, my winter boots off in the truck, and I put on high heels because it looked stupid to wear my winter boots with that cute blouse. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't gonna do that.
They don't match the blouse.
The blouse. And we were in a plowed parking lot. So I put my heels on and we went in, we had dinner, and Travis went to the bathroom, and I'm standing in the lobby putting my jacket on and my hat and everything, and this guy leans over and he looks at my shoes, looks up at me, and shakes his head a little bit. Then he leans over to his wife, obviously tells her someone's wearing heels.
Why does it fucking matter to you?
Because they're a boomer. They're a boomer. And she like looks over and she's like, what the fuck? And then they tell their like 23-year-old daughter, who creeps her Amish face around and looks at my feet, and she's like, not in my lifetime would I ever. So clearly they're staring at me and talking about me. And mind you, I've had a few drinks because I'm not driving and I don't want to.
Because I fucking can.
Well, I want to be drunk during this dangerous ride home too. I don't want to be a part of this. So they're staring at me and I get so fucking mad. Travis is walking out of the bathroom. He looks at me and I went, 1 second. I walk over there. Trav follows me because he doesn't know what's going on.
Because he doesn't trust you.
He doesn't know what's going on. And I was like, I'm sorry. Were you trying to get my attention? And the guy goes, no. And he pulls his phone out and starts typing. And I was like, no, it looked like you were trying to get my attention. Do I know you? And he no. And the wife's like, I'm sorry. And I was like, well, no, you clearly were talking about me and you kept looking at me. So can I help you with something? And the wife goes, I'm so sorry. No. We were looking at the bull's head. And then I realized maybe they were. Because above me in the lobby of this restaurant is a giant cast iron. No, I don't think they were. Because they kept looking at my feet up to my head. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have done that.
They were judging you.
They were judging the shit out of me. But she's like, no, we were looking at the bullhead. And I was like, oh, funny. Okay, well, you guys have a good night. And I like tapped their table and I turned around and walked away. And I was like, Travis, that was liberating. It was so exciting to just confront these fucking old people. Assholes. Anyways, that was my fuck you of the week. Don't judge my feet. I also hate, and I got this once today and then once last week, I don't like wearing my coat into the store. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm in a warm car, I'm just going to wear my hoodie in. Because
then you're inside, and if you're doing a lot of rummaging and shopping and things, like your big bulky ass coat gets in the way.
Yeah.
You have to take it off.
I don't want to carry it.
Constricting. It's like up around your neck. Exactly. And it's like rubbing it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
I leave that shit. I'll be miserable on the way in and the way out. But then you get people go, oh, aren't you very cold? Right. Fuck you. If I was cold, I'd put my jacket on. I'm fine. Yes, I am cold.
I'll survive.
None of your business.
Right.
None of
your Don't fucking worry about it. Worry about yourself, bro.
We need to come up with some Minnesota rules that are like the monarchy. Like, don't ask if I put my fucking Uggs on the table. That means fuck you. You need to leave. Well, thanks for coming over this week.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Your husband leaves out of town.
I can't wait.
We're going to do something fun.
Yes.
Also, National Treasure 3 is coming out.
I saw that.
I shared it on your Facebook.
So. You did.
It'll be great. I'm very excited.
Someday.
It's a great day for you.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully Nicolas Cage isn't fat. No one's seen him in a while.
He's great.
He's fine.
He wouldn't.
Hot. All right. Well, I'll see you next week for Smut Club.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.